Do you use mobile and mobile applications every day? Answer, I think definitely yes. Have you ever got this question, how these mobile applications are developed and what skills required to be a good mobile application developer? If you want to know more about mobile application developer as part of your IT career, let's deep dive into mobile application world. So as part of the mobile application development engineer, we are going to see the common requirement. Apart from that, we will discuss some mobile operating system also. So the first part as being a mobile application developer is programming language. So there are various programming language and it has various frameworks. So let's talk about Python first. So in Python, we have a Flutter framework, which is very popular right now. But apart from Flutter, we have a Kiwi, and it is supported by Mac, Linux, and even Raspberry Pi. And third framework, which is available in Python, which is Dart. So again, there are many frameworks, but I listed the most popular and known framework here. Then we have a Java, which is also being used for lots of application developer. But if you are from iOS background, that's where we use Swift as a programming language. And if you are from Microsoft world, then we have a C# as a programming language as part of your application development. And there are many frameworks in C#. And even Kotlin is a very popular framework and which is being used by 60% professional, those who are using Android and iOS for their development activities. So the Kotlin is very popular programming language. Now coming to the front end. So when we talk about mobile application, it's all about front end. That's where you need to know HTML, CSS, JavaScript, TypeScript if you are using C# or Microsoft as your development framework. Now coming to the next part, that is about mobile development tools. So we have a Xamarin, which is supported by iOS, Windows, Android, and it is developed using C#. But apart from Xamarin, we have a Buddy as a mobile application development tool. Even Android Studio, which is which is used for interactive development environment, means it is a editor and IDE. Then we have a React Native. So React Native is a Java framework and it is used for building a large amount of inbuilt components and API tools. Then we have a .NET MOI from the .NET framework. It is a multi-platform API UI and is cross-platform framework for creating native mobile application or desktop application using C# or XAML as a programming language. Then using that .NET MOI, you can develop app that can run Android, iOS, Mac, or even on Windows. Another framework we have that is Ionic. So Ionic is a open source framework and it is built on top of AngularJS and Apache Cordova. Coming to the Native Script. Native Script is a free and open source framework to develop mobile application for both Apple iOS and Google Android platform. TypeScript and JavaScript and using some Angular and Vue .js framework, we can use Native Script. And there is one more framework which is Firebase, which is available, which is part of the Google's mobile platform. Even Firebase as a backend for your Android and iOS application. If suppose you want to develop static site, then we have some of the tools available right now in the market. I'll not go into more detail there. When you develop mobile application, then microservices development plays very important role. And that's where you need to know various API tools. So I have covered it as a separate topic as part of microservices. Coming to the mobile security, that's where some caching technology, SSH keys and app permission tools and technology comes into the picture. Now coming to the desktop application. So when you develop mobile application, there are chances that you may need to develop some mobile application also. And that's where Electron, Tori, Flutter, and Carlo, Proton Native, these are some of the frameworks which are very popular. But again, on top of that, we have WebAssembly, and that's where it is grabbing lots of attention. So what is WebAssembly? WebAssembly is a binary instruction generated from higher level programming language like Go, C, C++, or Rust. It is faster than JavaScript and VASM 1.0. W3C accepted it as an official at the end of 2019. It will still take quite some time to go mainstream through. So those are some of the common requirements as part of your mobile application development journey. Now coming to the various operating system. So when it comes to the mobile application, most of the time from the open source world, we have Android. So right now Android 10 and 11 version is in progress. And most of the application in Android world are developed using C, C++, Java, and Kotlin as a preferred programming language. When it comes to the iOS, we have iOS 16 and 15 version going on. And that's when it comes to the programming language, we have a C and C++ as part of iOS. Now coming to the Windows mobile OS, that's where we see C++, WinRT, and C# as a popular framework. So this is all about being a mobile application developer engineer. So please put in the comment section on which mobile application platform or on which mobile operating system you want to build your career. Means it could be Android, iOS, or Windows mobile platform. And please include one programming language which is your preferred programming language when it comes to the mobile application development. And third part, which is very important, which mobile application framework you are planning to use in your mobile application development. So this is all about your journey as a mobile application developer. Thank you for listening.